type of cancer I have is breast cancer. I was stage 3 to 4. My main concern was, I asked why me.
I guess it was the end of 2015. I had a mammogram and they saw something suspicious. So I had to go and get a biopsy, and the cancer had come back, but it was a different type. It was triple negative, which they said they grow really fast.
My oldest daughter had the hardest time with it. She was very concerned because she heard kids at school talking about grandparents with cancer and this and that, and so my youngest was not really old enough to kind of grasp what was going on, and of course my husband was concerned, and my mom is a breast cancer survivor, so it was hard news for my parents also, but my mom had been through it, and so she just kind of picked up and helped me through it, and as did my whole family, and we just kind of did what we had to do.
I guess it just really brought a lot of insight and helped me to have a lot better outlook that my situation could be worse. Other people are fighting worse things, and it's really grown my faith in the Lord that, He is faithful to us and does carry us through these types of situations.
I never thought it would happen to me. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. You don't have to be, really unhealthy. I never got colds, I never got flus, I never got sick, but here I am with stage 4 cancers almost 7 years later, spread throughout my body, 2 tumors in my brain, and it's not always the bald head that raises awareness. Sometimes it's someone that looks perfectly healthy to say, hey, you might want to go follow through with that. So it's not always something, a big lump or something. So, but if you think something's wrong, there's a good chance it may be. So follow through with it.
I'm not letting it define me as a person, but being able to, I've encouraged, and I had so many women after I was diagnosed with breast cancer say, oh, I haven't had a mammogram in 5 years, and I had friends that, here I'd show up to sit with them, wait in the waiting room while they were going back, here I had scarves on my head, and I'd go sit with friends that would finally schedule a mammogram and just be there for them and encourage that, because some people don't want to know, they just would rather not know, and if I had that attitude, then I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now.